Are your third shot drops constantly going in the net or popping up and getting smashed down? Well, this video is going to fix that. Hi, I'm Kelly. I'm the #1 junior in the world, and make sure to subscribe. Let's go. So what is a third shot drop? Well, it's a shot designed for you and your partner to move up to the kitchen line. It's not based off of power. It's designed for height, arch, and control, like this. I messed up. Like that. One of the biggest mistakes that I see 3.0 to 4.0 level players make is that they're trying to guide the ball or use too much power to make it go in. Here are some examples of that. Now, here's how you fix that. This is so important. This is probably the most important tip I'm going to give you in this video. Okay, so a lot of players, when they're hitting their drops, their grip is super tight on the paddle. That's not what we want. What I want to see is actually a 3 or 4 out of 10 in your grip. That's what keeps the ball spinning and it keeps it down. This will help you so much so that you don't pop the ball up and get it smashed down. Another really common mistake that I see players making is that they're not capitalizing off of weak returns. If they get a weak return, they're returning open stance to their drop. That's not good. I like seeing a semi-closed stance. Another really common thing that I see that is not capitalizing off of weak returns is that players are hitting slice drops. I don't mind that, but I really would prefer to see a aggressive third shot drop. For example, a topspin third shot drop. So how you do that is just get low with your legs, semi-closed stance, have a really loose grip, and brush up on the back of the ball, like this. Another really important thing is that you're having a slow swing. Slowly brush up on the back of the ball. So here's what it looks like. On a third shot drop, height is what can make it unattackable, but the right height. What I really want to see players getting good at is the arch of a third shot drop. When you're hitting your drop, I like to aim mine about 3 feet above the net. A lot of players are trying to aim a little too low. Now, that's going to go in the net, especially if you're not perfect with your accuracy. But if you aim about 3 feet above the net and are good at the arch, you are good to go. These drops are not going to be going high, but they will be very hard to return. See how that drop landed 2 to 3 feet inside of the kitchen line, but it was still a bit higher? Well, that's because I got low, brushed up on the bottom of the ball. That brush is so important because that's what creates that arch motion for it to come down. So just remember, brush up, stay low. A lot of people have asked me where I like to aim my drops. Well, a really important thing is that you should aim yours cross court whenever possible, just because you have more margin because the net is lower in the middle. Now, I always love a good middle drop. Those are very good too. I don't really like drops that are landing here or here. Some good ones are ones that land here, here, and here. If it's in the frame, I can't say this enough. If the net's lower in the middle, your margin for error is so much lower. So try to aim your drops where I said before, not in the middle of each box. Another thing that I see happen quite a bit in lower level rec is that players are hitting excellent third shot drops, but they're not coming in after it. So if you hit a good drop and it lands in the kitchen or your opponent is reaching for the ball, come in after it. It's likely that they'll pop it up for you to come and attack that, or you'll be a lot closer to the kitchen line where the goal of the game is to be played at. So it's very important. Another very important thing, if your partner hits a good third shot drop, don't hesitate to come in with them and try to always be moving with your partner. Okay, so here is a quick recap. Stay in a semi-closed stance. Now, loosen your grip, brush low to high on the back of the ball, and slow your swing down. With these tips, it will improve your game drastically and help you get up to the kitchen line. Hopefully with this video, I took your drops from looking like this to this. Thank you so much for watching. Now make sure to subscribe down below because I'm going to start posting very regularly. I'm going to try to be posting 3 or 4 times a week on these tutorial videos. So if you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe. And send this video to a friend who needs to work on their third shot drop. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Takes that I see 3.0 to 4.0 level, I can't talk. 4.0 level players, I can't even 4.0 level players make. I did it good. Why? Biggest mistake, 3.0 to 4.0 level. Oh.